Greetings. Welcome to EDTV News Channel, the People's Channel. In this report, we'll talk about dancehall artist Squash, whose arrest last month now revealed. Now, last month, when Squash was arrested in Miami, Florida, we see a lot of people come out with different stories. But this is the real story of his arrest. Stay tuned for the full report. Blessings to all subscribers and viewers. If you're here for the first time, you can support the channel by like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell. Shout out to Nationwide News for this article. So we'll get into the report. Squash arrest details revealed. Entertainer seen by FBI receiving cheap Glock. Dancehall entertainer Squash appears to have stumbled into an ongoing Federal Bureau of Investigations FBI probe before his firearm arrest in Florida last month. The news media has seen a copy of Squash's arrest report where he and another man were picked up by the police after Squash was allegedly seen taking possession of a firearm. They say art imitates life, and that's a fact. Dancehall entertainer Andre Morris Whitaker, known to most of us as Squash, appears to be living proof, and that's a fact. On February 24, Squash was arrested in Miami, Florida, and charged with possession of a firearm and carrying a concealed weapon without a permit. The news media now reveal the details of Squash's arrest. Reports are that about 10:58 that Monday night, Squash was stopped by police in the 100 block of 41st Street in Miami Beach for a traffic violation. The entertainer and a man identified as 24-year-old Zidane George Prescott were signaled to pull over their gray Mercedes-Benz car. The police say while approaching the car, Squash, who was the passenger, was observed reaching for his waistband and placing a black object in the glove box. According to detectives, Prescott was driving with a suspended license. When questioned, he said there were no weapons in the car and consented to a search. The police say they immediately went to the passenger side glove box and a gun was found. The gun, a Glock 19, was modified with an Invisi switch plate designed to make the weapon fire automatically. The modification turned the gun into what is popularly referred to as a cheap Glock. The police say the gun fits perfectly into a holster found on Squash's waist. A further search of the car revealed a Glock 35, a 40 caliber gun with an extended magazine under the driver's seat. The police say that gun was not securely fastened and readily accessible for immediate use. The police also found 3 loaded magazines, one in the driver's side door and one in the center console and one in the trunk. Both men were arrested and charged. The police note that Squash does not have legal status in the United States. When I hear that, people, may I repeat that again. The police note that Squash does not have legal status in the United States and is already before the court awaiting a separate immigration hearing. For the traffic stop, Squash was not in the wrong place at the wrong time. According to the arrest report, Squash was seen by an FBI agent being handed what is believed to be the same Glock pistol found in the car by a person that was under FBI observation. The FBI then called local police who went on to arrest Squash and Prescott. It is unclear if Squash remains in custody. According to court files, the entertainer paid $2,500 bond on Monday. However, there is no indication the bond negates the immigration hold that is being placed on the St. James native. He returns to court on March 26 at 9:15 a.m. So people, as me said, last month when Squash get arrested in Miami, Florida, a lot of people come out and I say a lot of different stories. You know what I'm saying? But this is the real story, people. You know what I'm saying? And this no look good for Squash. You know what I'm saying? No, them say him pay a $2,500 bond on Monday. But they also said there is no indication the bond negates the immigration hold that is being placed on him. And he is to return to court on March 26 at 9:15 a.m. So there you have it, people. Please leave your comments in the comment section and tell me what you think. One aim, one God, one destiny. Walk good, talk good, live good. Blessings.